Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn about the if statements. So we use if statements if we want our code to have conditional operators, if we want our code to have some conditions. So let me give you a real life example. Suppose that you are going to play video games if it is raining outside. So in this case, if it is raining, then we are going to play video games, right? So let me type this real life example as a code. So let raining equals true. So when we are working with if statements, we are gonna be working with booleans too. So remember booleans, we have seen this in our data types videos. So booleans can either be true or false, right? Booleans can either be true or false. So if it is true, then we are going to execute some command. If it is false, then we are not going to execute the command. So let raining. So we have a variable called as raining, and it is now containing the boolean true. Okay. So let me type this if sentence if statement structure. So this is basically the structure of the if statement. We type the keyword if, we put parentheses, we put curly brackets. So the way this if statement works is that if this overall condition inside this parentheses is true, then we are going to execute the command inside this curly brackets and then continue our code. If this overall condition is false, then we are going to completely skip this if statement and then continue our code wherever we left. Okay, that's basically how the if statement works. So let's put the condition inside here. Let me first put true. So if true, when we look at the overall condition, as we can see, it is true. Okay. Now, if it is true, console.log, we are playing, or let me say, playing video games. Okay. Now, when I save it, as you can see, we print out this playing video games. So let me explain step by step if you didn't understand it. We have a variable called as raining, and it's containing currently it's containing true, but we are not working with this variable right now, at least. Then we have this if statement, right? And it is containing the variable true, so the overall condition inside this parentheses is true. So the reason why I said the overall condition is that in our later videos we are going to see some syntax like this. So as you can see, we have two different conditions and this weird symbol in here. So that's why I'm telling that we should focus on the overall condition. So currently we are working with just one condition. Okay, the overall condition is true. Then we have curly brackets in here. Inside this curly brackets, we have this code, right? So what do? If the if statement is true, we execute this command. So we print out playing video games. So after this if statement, let me also put another console.log. Okay, doing, let's say, some homework. Okay, so I'm gonna change with this true to raining, the variable raining, because currently they are the same thing. So if I put raining in here, nothing will change because raining is containing the variable true. So if I put raining in here, it will be getting replaced by the boolean true. So it's not gonna change anything in our code. Okay. Now we have the example that I've talked about. We have just coded the real life example. So let's see step by step. We have a variable and it's containing true. Okay. Then we have this if statement. We have this raining, which is true. We print out the statement inside the curly brackets. Okay. Then we continue our code. So doing some homework, as you can see, is printed out. Now let's change this true to false. So if raining, so raining is currently false, right? So the overall condition inside this parenthesis is false. Therefore, we are skipping this whole if statement. Then we are continuing our code. As you can see, it didn't print out this statement. And pay attention that in both cases, whether we execute this if statement or not, we do print out the rest of the code, right? So what I mean is that in both cases, we execute this statement because this statement doesn't depend on the if statement. So this statement does depend on the if statement. And you can also write multiple lines inside this if statement too. So let's say console.log watching videos. And let me change this raining to be true. As you can see, we print out playing video games because raining is currently true. Then the overall condition is true. Then we enter the curly brackets. We execute every command inside the curly brackets. What do we have? We have this playing video games printed out. Then we have this line watching videos printed out. Then we continue our code, which is doing some homework printed out. Let's set this to be false. Save it. This overall condition is currently now false, right? Therefore, we are skipping this if statement. So we didn't print this statement. We didn't print this line. We continued our code. We just skipped this if statement as if it is not existing. So that's basically the idea behind this if statements. If you have any question, please leave a comment and have a great day.